Howdy y'all. With the freaking truck prices these days, it is ridiculous to try to buy a new truck. So these old used trucks are way more in demand. And if you looked at truck prices and notice old 7.3s, 6 liters, old diesels, I mean, they're just asking an ungodly amount for them. You know, so I found a V10. I figured I'd do a video on this V10 I picked up. You know, heck, the 7.3, you'd end up paying, you know, 10 grand for a pickup like this. I don't want to tell you guys what I paid for this because I'll just keep that to myself. Got it from a buddy, smoking deal. These V10s, it has 310 horsepower, 425 pounds of torque, comparative to the 7.3 of the same year, which is a 2000. The 7.3 had 235 horsepower, but it had 500 pounds of torque. So it had 75 more pounds of torque, but 100 less horsepower. I don't know, whatever, 85 less horsepower, which in 99, when they came out with this V10, it had 305, and then in 2000, they got 5 more horsepower somewhere. I don't know where they found that. You know, it's like, hey, look, he has 5 more horsepower. It's pretty cool. And, well, so it's a tough platform. This one's an F-250, which these F-250s, which reading, I think the F-250s and the F-350s in the early 2000s both used a Dana 50 front axle. It's a solid front axle, unlike the old Dana 50 that was the wishbone. So it's a little bit smaller internals than a 60 per se, but I imagine it's tougher than heck, whatever. It's tougher than an old 44, I imagine. And this is the old crew cab long bed configuration, and it's got 300,000 miles on it, which telling my buddy Garrett that, he's like, well, it's a good one. You know, because obviously if it's made it 300,000 miles, I mean, I don't know what kind of repairs have been done to it. I think Stevie, the guy I got it from, he probably put about 20,000 miles on it. He drove it as a work pickup, but like he said, he's like, he passed everything but a gas station. I mean, this thing is, it's pretty bad fuel mileage. I think it gets 8 to 10 miles a gallon, which that's where the 7.3 shines, because out of all the older diesels, whatever, the 7.3 actually did a lot better than the 6 liter, a lot better than the 6.4, and even better than the 6.7, which the new 6.7s with that 10 speed, you actually get comparable fuel mileage, but that's $70,000. So the old 7.3 was a great freaking motor. And reliability wise, I mean, obviously this thing has 300,000 miles. I don't read too many problems about them. Just more people kind of steered clear of them because it was, you know, ungodly to try to feed the dang thing. But somebody put 300,000 miles on that, which in fuel cost, I imagine they're $1 million into this pig. This is $1 million pickup. I mean, they put a lot of fuel in this thing. So I got the awesome camera lady, and I figured I'd kind of dance around with her, show you guys what this V10 will do, even though me, being the little kid that I am, as soon as I got it, I had to cut the muffler off it, because I'm like, oh dude, it's a V10, I want to hear what it sounds like. And it was kind of dumb. I mean, she's loud. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Kind of dumb, kind of cool, you know. But I can't really drive it to town anymore or anything like that, but I mean, for out here, it sounds freaking sweet. So, got the awesome camera lady, and yeah, put on a show for you guys. See how long this 300,000 mile V10 will last with some abuse. guess I forgot to mention the fact it had a slight pinhole in the radiator. Might be a little bit more than a slight pinhole now. So, all right, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm sure she freaking loved it. So stay awesome. Thank you for watching.